all the happy smiles and the wishes. And I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Shipping to you, Kauffie, Kauffie Company, yeah, oh yeah, it's the Kauffie Company, whoa, it's the Kauffie Company, whoa, Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that is the Kauffie Company. It is Monday the 15th of December, and it is, what is it? It is a very mild, slightly chilly, 11 degrees centigrade, but feels like 6. So welcome back. Hopefully everyone is well. Yeah. It's been a bit of a week. It's been one of those weekends, isn't it? Before we get in to say hello to everyone in the chat, I just want to, how do I say it? I'm a bit lost for words in a way. Appeal to the crowd. Just, I want everyone to be a shining light. I think the world is an incredibly scary place at the moment. It's a very difficult world we find ourselves in. It's a very bleak, doomed, very difficult world that we find ourselves in today. It's been an interesting one. But everyone needs to look upon themselves as a beacon of hope for humanity. And I think humanity desperately needs now. I think what humanity needs now, I think they need the goodness and kindness of people to really pull them through, because people that should be helping people pull themselves through dark times are not doing it. People that say that are going to do good things end up not doing anything. So it's time for everyone to really, even if it's a little thing, even if it's helping someone across the road, even if it's by giving someone a bit of food that can't afford a bit of food, everyone needs to be as good a human being as they physically can do. And I know it's not going to help. I know it's not going to help what's happened. It's not going to help. It's not going to help. But for the sake of the people that are being affected, let's try and leave the world in a better place than we found it. Because I think it's such a difficult world to be in. It's a difficult, scary, dangerous world that we live in. But we need to stand up for ourselves. People need to stand up for good. Because there isn't much good going about these days. It's very difficult to find a bit of good. Very, very difficult. But every little mitzvah and every little bit of good really goes a long way. So that's my opening monologue. Hopefully people find it listenable. People won't. Probably just abuse me anyway. I'll take it. I'll be the bigger man, but let's all do our bit to do what we can. Let's all do what we can to be good people. If we make ourselves the best person we can be, each and every one of us, I know there's only 13 of you listening, but if other people listen to this and people find some comfort in it, maybe we can change the world. If everyone, even if it's 20% of the world, would show a bit of good, that's a hell of a lot of people. 20% of 8 billion is quite a few people. There's quite a few people, but we must do our best. But thank you, everyone, for joining us as always. Let's say hello to everyone in the show. We're going to have a good show. If anyone wants to come on and have a laugh, send me a message. Let's all have a good time. Hag Sameach, everyone. Hag Sameach. It's now officially the second day of Hanukkah. I cannot get Sufganiyot here. Unfortunately, I cannot get Sufganiyot in Woodford. So I'm having to do what I can do. I've got some, yes, they're baked. I've got some Sainsbury's jam donuts, which are pretty fucking delicious. Oh no, they are fried. Big up. They are fried. Okay. They're still not Sufganiyot, but at least they're fried. Hag Sameach, everyone. Hag Sameach. It's my favourite Hebraic holiday of the year, that we all get to have some fried food. I had loads of fried food yesterday. It was bloody delicious. But let's say hello to everyone in the chat. We got Stu Boys in the house. Hag Sameach, buddy. Hag Sameach. Good to see you. YouTube member. Colin Crossamano. Good to see you, buddy. Andrew Gregory's in the house. YouTube member. Maddie Ann's in the house. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. YouTube member. Ian Ferguson, YouTube member. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. We got Nyes in the house. Good to see ya. Sleepy Mocker. Tango's in the house. Craig O'Sullivan from the Guardians of the Pombo. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Indeed. It is a great... I bought this from Matalan last year and I was desperate for it. It was only 15 quid. But what a good Christmas jumper this is. What a great Christmas... I love Star Wars. I absolutely love Star Wars. The world needs Superman. The world needs more than Superman. I said this to Angus when Angus was trying to when Angus was trying to troll me yesterday on my phone. We're not the first team to lose 3-0. We're not the last team to lose 3-0. Loads of teams have lost 3-0. Loads of teams have lost 3-0. All we got to do is make sure we get through it. There are far more important things than losing 3-0 in a game of football. It happens. 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, God, that's a chilly one. Yep. Help and love others. Help and love. Good must conquer. Indeed. Indeed. I put my Christmas jumper on to try and spread a bit of joy. There are a few too many evil people. There are loads of evil people in the world. Better donuts in the shop. There are. I'm going to have a donut. I'll probably get it all over myself, but that's the fun of having a jam donut. Big up. I couldn't get anything more fancy than a £1.50 set of jumpers. I couldn't get anything other. Or I've ruined the packaging. Who cares? Knowing Will, he's going to turn up and eat my entire packet of donuts, but that's fine. My Christmas jumper says I'm sexy and I snow it. Brilliant. That's a good Christmas jumper. It is what it is, Angus. We've lost 3-0 before. We'll lose 3-0 again. It happens. It happens. I think what Spurs fans need to do is show a bit of humility. We got Side Dancer saying Happy Hanukkah. Big up to you, sir. Big up to you. Hag Sameach to everyone. Hag Sameach to anyone that is celebrating even during the more difficult moments. We'll be back. I'll be at a Hanukkah lighting this evening, even though I've been told absolutely not to go to one. I will be going to one. I will be going to a Hanukkah lighting later. And cheers, everyone. I'll be going to the one in Loughton. Cheers, everyone. I'm having a single shot because I had an espresso on Sava's show. So I don't want to have an extra shot of coffee, so I'm only having a single shot. But it's more of an Australian one then. It's an Australian flat white in a way. It happens. Played shit and you win. Played shit and you lose. It happens. We've lost 7-0 before. We got Mr. Jason Bell's in the house saying, "Good morning, everyone. Happy Hanukkah." Indeed, happy Hanukkah. My favourite fried food is a chip butty. Bigger. What is everyone's favourite fried food? Because that is, of course, looking at the story of Hanukkah, and there's a lot of light to be shown, and that's part of my title. Let your light be a shining light unto the ages. Be a shining light to the world. Be a shining light. Be a shining light unto the world. During the era of the Greek colonization of the old kingdom of Judea, they had to practice their dreidel in secret. They had to practice their holidays. They had to light their Hanukkah, or the menorah as it was then, in secret. But eventually the oil started burning even hotter. And now the Maccabees came down and they showed what they were worth. Everyone needs to be a modern day Maccabee, if they can do. What is everyone's favourite fried food? Because that is, of course, symbolism. We have oily foods, we have oily fried foods, and we play games and we have fun. Can't be disappointed if your expectations are non-existent. Absolutely. We've got Tom81's in the house. Big up, Tom. He joined me on Friday, of course. It's a great jumper. I love this jumper. I know people are going to say it's got red in it. It's got red in it. Oh, no, it's Christmas. Oh, no, it's got red in it. How dare you? I don't care, to be honest. It's only a colour. It doesn't... I don't think Arsenal have the monopoly on stormtroopers wearing Santa hats. I don't think Arsenal have the monopoly of wearing Santa hats on stormtroopers. Just an FYI. But yes, let's have my coffee. At the coffee company, just as a news bulletin, a news flash, on the coffee company for the rest of the Christmas period and possibly for the start of 2026, because 2026 is only 16 days away. 16 days away from 2026. We will be selling the Christmas special will be on tap for the next 16 days and possibly to the start of the new year, just to have a bit of Christmas magic. It's a winter warmer. Hopefully Kel's liked her coffee, Tom. Hopefully Kel's liked her coffee. We have Darren Johnson's in the house. Good to see her. My favourite fried food is chicken wings. Chicken wings are delicious. I love chicken wings. I love chicken wings. Buffalo chicken wings. Deep fried pizza. No, that's deep. Ugh, no. Deep fried pizza. What's the point? Only if it's panzerotto. Panzerotto is excellent, but a deep fried frozen pizza is not the one. A deep fried frozen pizza is not the one. Is it okay to eat fried bacon? Probably not, Tom. No, Tom, Stuart. Probably not, Stuart. It probably isn't okay, but do what you want. There is sharing fish and chips on my father's knee as a child. Can't fish and chips. It's another good fried food. It's another good fried food. There will probably be fried fish in my house at some point this week. This year has gone so quickly. It has indeed. Big up, dude. That said wings. Big up wings. Bacon sandwich. Technically not deep fried. Fried, but not deep fried. I made some amazing breakfast latkes yesterday. I made some amazing breakfast. More pan fried. So technically broke the rule, but I did put a lot of vegetable oil in. I probably have had one at some point. Favorite fried food: sesame chicken, orange chicken, chicken, donuts, gobi maturane, fish, latkes, any kind of potato. I love potatoes. I love fried potatoes. Big up. Big up. I made some really good breakfast latkes. Yesterday. They were really good. Loads of Cajun seasoning. But then what I did was I grated my potato and I grated the onion. But most importantly, I grated Hamisher pickles. And I love pickles. Because what I really sometimes get annoyed with is there's not enough vinegar to go through the latke. And I think vinegar is a thing that English Jewish people put on their food because we're so drenched with English culture that we love Sarson's vinegar. But I want my vinegar to go all the way through my latke. I want the vinegar to go all the way through the latke. So what I thought was, I saw this on a page on Instagram that does latkes. I grated loads of pickles into my latke batter. Not batter, fill in, mix, whatever. So you have the crispy potato, you have the fragrance of the onion, and you have that acidity of the pickle going all the way through your latkes. I thought it was delicious. Really, really good. Really, really good. That's not food. It's just sausage and batter. Delicious. Latkes with fried chicken and fried chicken. Fried chicken's great. Deep fried pickles is another good fried food. It is. It is sticker fried, but doesn't it just melt? Doesn't that just melt? Question mark. I love vinegar. Vinegar's great. Vinegar is great. Because I think a lot of people, especially the store-bought latkes, suck. Store-bought latkes suck. They're just not good at all. They're really not good. They're really not good. Because they're not, firstly, they're not right shape. They're not the right shape. Latkes need to be flat. And one of the things I really, really hate is I hate it when people call latkes potato pancakes. They're not fucking pancakes. They're fried. They're deep fried. Yes, you can cook them in a pan, but then they don't have the same crispiness, which is why when I made it in a pan yesterday, because I wasn't getting my mum's deep fryer hot at that time at 10 o'clock in the morning. So to get that crispiness, I cooked them in the pan until they were nice and crispy on the outside. Then I stuck it in the oven to just dry it out and finish the cooking. So it's lovely and soft in the middle, really crispy on the outside. Really crispy on the outside. And that dry heat really does make that lovely crunch. Delicious. I love latkes. Latkes are fantastic. I know latkes are a Hanukkah-based food, but I happily eat latkes all year round. I think they're delicious. Scotch eggs are delicious. Deep fried Kit Kats, deep fried chocolate bar. So much on mash it turns brown. Oh god. It's not fried, but give me some haggis. Big up. Deep fried haggis is delicious. If it can't be fried, it's not food. Fried chicken or salmon/trout. Okay, interesting. We call them potato scallops. Okay. But I love a latke. I think latkes are very, very underrated bits of culinary excellence. They are culinary bits of excellence. Great. Now, no, make breakfast latkes. Make breakfast latkes. Breakfast latkes, Ian. You can have home fries for breakfast. You can have latkes for breakfast. You can do it, sir. You can do it. In the club, Dave. Yes, make it Christmas now, please. Yes, it's time for Christmas. And I haven't got any background, and I'm going to have my donut is going stale. Let me end that, but KDL in the house, big up. Big up. Hugsamaya. I will be in Loughton later for anyone that's in the Loughton area. Please don't attack me. I really don't want to be attacked. I can't believe I have to fucking say that, but it's the fucking truth. I have to say it. Please don't attack me at a hammock and lights in. Please don't attack me. I just want to light hammock candles and eat donuts and latkes. That's all I want. That's all I want. But cheers, everyone. Hugsamaya. Hugsamaya. I'm having my donut, and they are fried. Cheers, everyone. Sainsbury's donuts are fucking excellent. They are excellent. Are we going to mention St. Mirren's? No, we're not. Because I can't be asked. KDL Christmas lunch? Yes, big up. Really, really good. Yes, that's a good idea, actually, Ian. I won't lick my lips. I won't. I'll just use a bit of tissue. Absolutely delicious. If I accidentally lick my lips, I don't give a shit. Cream cheese and salmon between two latkes is delicious. But you've got to be careful. You got to be careful. I'd be interested to see if you put the actual cream cheese and the smoked salmon in the actual latke. I think that would probably ruin it. No, it does not. I've actually got a Nectar card now, so that's my new hack. I've got a Nectar card. I was very, very worried this morning because my rubbish lorry came today rather than on Friday for some idiotic reason. And they were that close. The rubbish lorry was literally that close to hitting the bumper of Chalky. Poor Chalky, he had his first moment. He had his first moment. Big up to my little Chalky, otherwise known as my little Volkswagen up. Big up to Chalky. Chalky the man, otherwise known as the Evil Eye. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But no, we do not have a hot meal counter in our local Sainsbury's. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But big up to Bread and Marmalade, who I get my lunch from. I don't like the meal deals. The food's crap. Okay. Have your cardiologist on standby. It's Hanukkah. If there's no cardiologist there, I don't want to be there. I want hot chocolate. I want latkes. And I want donuts. You're driving to work. I've driven the last 3 days to work. My poor mum needs a break. She needs a break. And for me now, it's. I was a bit worried because I went through the crossroads at Palmerston Road, and I've talked about this on this channel so many times now. And I was talking about this with Tom on Friday. We were talking about this in the back room in the shop. I really hate those LED lights. I cannot see shit because Chalky, if you know the size of a Volkswagen Up, they're very low down. They're very tiny cars. They are tiny. They are tiny. So if you're at eyeline with one of those cars with the really bright LED lights, you cannot see shit. And it was dark. It was raining. I couldn't really see out my windscreen because the car was filthy, which I've now subsequently cleaned my car. Big up myself for cleaning the car. I was coming up to a crossroads, which is a traffic light crossroads, and the person right in front of me, Colin will be able to tell you this as a former driving instructor, he indicated literally at the last moment. Literally, so I thought I could get through, and then that's when he turned. That's when I got hit with the blinding white light, and I couldn't see shit. And then suddenly, at the right of the corner, I saw it turn orange. So I stopped dead. And one of the good things, and also it's really it's a funny story, and this is me rambling now because it's another proof why I hate customers. I stopped dead just over the line, but still, it was orange, so I could have gone for it. But I stopped just over the line. It's fine. There's no traffic cameras there anyway. But so I'm fine. Chalky 2016 Volkswagen Up has a little feature in it called city braking. It's got a thing called city braking in it, which means when you're driving, below a certain speed. Now, I know, but he indicated at literally the last moment and then turned. He turned at the last moment, so you can't really judge that. He indicated at the last moment and then turned, so it's fine. What he did was fine. I'd like him to have been signaling earlier because it would have given me time to slow down and prepare for the light to change, because I thought I was able to go over it. It's done now. Chalky has a little feature called city braking, which a lot of city cars did have. I believe the Fiat 500 had it at some point as well. Basically means when you're going really, really slowly, if someone walks out in front of your car, you stop dead. It's almost like an emergency stop without having to do the emergency stop. It stops dead on when you want it to stop. It stops on a dime. It just stops. A lot of people that drive the Volkswagen Up hated this feature. They hated it because they think they press the brake and they slow down. No, it stops dead. If you're driving at a certain speed, it stops dead, which is designed for if kids run out if you're driving in a city like London or Milan or Paris or any major city. If someone runs out, which is what they do in cities, they run out in the middle of the road, or kids run out in front of a pedestrian crossing or run between cars, you can stop dead. You can stop dead, and you won't kill someone, and you won't end up in a police room. Drivers of the Volkswagen Up got this feature removed because they complained and said, this feature is really annoying. I want to be able to be in control of my brake rather than the car being in charge of me. But subsequently, Volkswagen removing the city braking feature from that car is what lost it its NCAP rating. It then got a 3-star NCAP rating because it couldn't brake quickly enough. So it's sometimes the customer is wrong. So they've compromised their NCAP rating on a car that was doing really well at the time, and that's why people bought the Volkswagen Up. People bought the Volkswagen up because it was a safe little car that they could park everyone. When it lost its NCAP rating, people don't buy it anymore because they're, oh, it's not 5-star, so I'm not buying it. NCAP ratings are important. They are relatively important. Yeah, I hate it as well, Buddy. I hate it as well. Because it just leaves you in the dark. Driving through country lanes now in the dark is almost impossible. So bloody dangerous now with oncoming traffic. Literally you are driving blind now. So it is very, very difficult. It's very difficult. It's one of the reasons I'm really enjoying this period of me being out to drive, because I'm learning on my own terms. Of course, I'll learn. I have to learn. I've got to get in the car and learn how to drive in the dark. I've got to get used to it. It's one of the things Colin said. Get in the car. Get that experience now. Of course, it's going to be a lot more different for earlier next year, when it's no longer Christmas, when people are no longer rushing about and getting stuff. Driving at this time of the year is always the most dangerous time of the year to drive. It's people who have become mental. But it's so yeah, city braking was a really good feature. Then I needed to brake, it stopped dead. It's like the car said, "You're stopping." So yeah, I actually quite rate Chalky City braking. It helped me twice. I was driving with Mickey. I picked Mickey up from the station that same day. And I was driving, for those that know Loughton geography, I was driving past Rodin Valley School. I saw two parents walking their buggy. I was very close to being able to go over the crossing. What a normal person does is they stop, see if it's clear, look both sides, and then they cross the road. Not this family. This mother and father just pushed out in the middle of the road without even looking. They just walked straight out in the middle of the road at night in the rain, and they just said, "Nah, I'm fucking doing it. I'm doing it. I'm just walking out in the middle of the road without looking." And if you hit them, you've got that on your conscience for the rest of your life. And I know, as the car driver, you've got to be able to control a car. But you can't control people just saying, "Oh, I'm just going to walk out with my back to the road. I'm just walking out without looking. And then you kill them. It's mad. They don't. If you're a pedestrian, you stop at the crossing like a normal person. You look both ways, and then you walk when it's safe. It's bonkers. People are bonkers. It's like people. I'm gonna risk my child's life in the buggy without look. I'm just gonna risk it. I'm just gonna bum rush it. Big up the Humvee. No longer. Yeah, no need to worry about drivers. Have you started braking when you're a passenger? No, I haven't done that. That's a terrible road. Yeah, it does. Which you have to avoid. That's why the zebra crossing, or zebra, I said it like an American then, is the most dangerous place to cross. That's a fact. People think you must stop. You probably should stop, but people should think, "Oh, there are cars in the road. Cars need to stop. I'm going to look both ways, see the car, and then make my decision." Madness. Never tell me the odds. Yes. Never tell me the odds. Big up. I'm going to watch Star Wars after this show. Where is Welsh Will? In the words of where is Will? Will's at home. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? What's my mum doing at Sainsbury's? Let me ask her. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they don't see shit. They don't see shit. They are. It's the adults that I worry about, Tom. Like, as I said, that with that scenario, they didn't look. They just walked out in the middle of the road. I was always taught by my mum. Always look both ways. My mother's generation clearly had a lot more common sense than the iPhone generation, the millennial. I'm just going to walk. I'm just going to go for it. Big up. It's a great jumper. I don't know if Matalan are still selling them, but it's my favourite Christmas jumper I've ever bought. This is the only one I've ever bought, and Mick bought it for me. She bought it as my Christmas present last year because I really wanted it. It's just so simple, isn't it, Jason? You stop at a crossing, you look both ways, and then you walk when it's safe to do so. It's bonkers. No, I'm just going to go. Look to the right. First traffic from the left or halfway across the... Yeah. That's a different situation, Angus. There are kids now at 13 years of age vaping, and we wonder why no one's got any fucking brains because their brains have been dissolved by the chemicals. They might as well just start smoking again. I almost think it's probably safer to be smoking than you know what's in a cigarette. Shit. You know what's in it. No one fucking knows what's in vapes. No one knows what those are. Brain dissolvers. They are brain dissolvers. The amount of shit those have got in them. There are kids at 13 years of age doing vaping at 13, and no one stops them. Oh, I think I agree. It's because they're flavoured, isn't it? So they're more friendly to people. People think, oh, why the fuck are you smoking? That tastes like shit. What but because it's a bubblegum, hazy flavoured, frosty load of bollocks, people think, oh, it's just a kid's thing. That's fine. It's a phase. No, it's worse for you because it is dangerous, but then packaged as a kid's thing. Ban them. Ban the loss of them. Or just let them have cigarettes. Because people get fed up of cigarettes eventually. They're brain dissolvers. Oh, I've seen kids younger than that smoke weed. You get into the wrong friendship group in secondary school. They're like, I've never smoked that shit in my life. I've been offered it many, many times. I won't touch that stuff. I won't touch it. It's disgusting. It's just revolting. What's it do? It makes you paranoid and it fucking screws your brain over. It's why? Why do it to yourself? I understand booze, and booze is just as bad. I understand booze, because booze, it tastes delicious, some of it. But even that's bad. That's bad for you. That's bad for you as well. And I think alcohol kills more people. Sure, but that's the beauty of the conversation, Tango. It's the beauty of the conversation. We can disagree and still be mates. That's the beauty of society. Oh, the smell of weed stinks. It's the worst thing about Canada, that is. And I like Canada. I liked being there. Every corner, it just stinks. And it doesn't smell nice. It stinks of shit. It stinks. Vaping gave me a cough that decades of smoking. And I'm not advocating for the cigarette companies. They are scumbags as well, because they're selling smoking to children. They're doing it as well. It's disgusting. No, tattoos are art. Tattoos can be art. And it's a way of expressing yourself. If you've got like a really cool tattoo that you've got a really good artist and it shows something about your life, like some of the people I've worked with have had amazing, like really classy, like Japanese tattoos, not like Japanese letters, but like Japanese art, like the catfish and the waterfall, things like that. It's like, tattoos are cool, and it's also they can be artful. They help a good way of expressing yourself. I'm the only barista in London that doesn't have tattoos, I think. Or all baristas have tattoos. But smoking, I don't understand smoking. I don't understand it. The smell of weeds. How can people smoke that and think that? I know it probably makes them feel really good, but it stinks. It stinks. Why would you want to smell like that? Ugh. Weed at 12 is a normal thing? Probably. No, it doesn't. It all stinks of shit. Good afternoon, Ryan. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you, buddy. The smells, it stinks. Never touched it, mate. Never touched it. Will never touch it. Depends what it is. If it's a meaningful tattoo for yourself. If it's a meaningful tattoo, why not? I won't touch it. One thing I noticed in Athens is that everyone who smokes cigarettes. Yep, it's a European thing. I love it when people have a kanji tattoo ask them why they got one that says 3 egg rolls with purchase of an entree. Pick it up. I love that that meme of that. I don't know where they're from. They were certainly an Eastern, like a Far Eastern person, like Eastern Asian, and they had water written on their arm, and so that's what you English people look like with letters written on your arm, and that's hilarious for me. It's fucking hilarious, and it's so true. It's so true. Just getting like a random word in a different language written on you. I understand like getting like a memorable phrase, like something that means something to you. Like if. Like for example, if I was allowed to have a tattoo, because I can't get married if I get a tattoo, it's the reason I don't get one. I would get the ethics of the fathers written on me. If I'm not for myself, who will be for me? But if I'm only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? I'd get that on my arm because that means a lot to me. The ethics of the fathers, because it's so true. You've got to be for yourself. But if you're only for yourself, what are you doing with your life? And when are you going to do it? If not now, when? When are you going to do it? You've got to do it now. Go. Life is very short. Life is very short. You've got to do it things now. Ugh. I have no tattoos there, but they're just not for me. Exactly. They're not for, and it's not for everyone. It's not for you. And it's not. I'm trying to give up vaping. I've had so many chest infections. You'll get it, mate. Finding things like woman, weed, and wings. Big up. 2 of those things. But I'm happy with the. I'm happy. Funny, funny, funny. I only need one of those. I've only got my Hodge. Yeah. Yeah. Life before Mickey was very, very difficult. Life before Mickey was very difficult. Sergio Reguilon to Inter Miami. Here we go. Big up to him. He's gonna have a good life. Got Kanji, and I asked that. She went totally white, then smacked me after I started laughing. Brilliant, brilliant. Vaping is meant. It might be. If I'm smoking anything, it's going to be cigar, maybe once a year. Some of the cigars are so good for you. Not good for you, as in good for you, but they're really good. Cigars are really bad for you. Cigars are not good for you, but if you're going to do it, have a cigar. Have a really nice cigar. Yeah, that's a hell of a downgrade. Is shisha bad for you? Yes, it is. If you're going to get next, know what it means. First time I smelled weed, I thought it was wild garlic. Oh, God, that's not garlic. See, I love the smell of garlic. Garlic is delicious. Being next to an Italian restaurant, when they're cooking garlic, that's fucking delicious. I love garlic, and smell of garlic, olive oil, and chili is fucking heaven. If weed smelt like garlic, olive oil, and chili, the world would be a really good place, but it doesn't. It stinks as shit. Ugh. Not for me. Nope, not for me. Absolutely not for me. But let people do what they want. As long as it's not hurting anyone else. Honor somehow looks like the same as egg fried rice. I know, buddy. I still don't want to touch it. I'm not doing it. I'm still not doing it. I'm not touching it. Everyone else can do it. I will probably legalize it. Still don't like the smell of it. I don't like the smell of a dingy pub that only sells shit lager. That smells shit as well. But I happily go to a delicious craft beer bar and smell all the IPAs out. They smell delicious. One of the things I hate about the Coach and Horses is it stinks of shit beer. It smells awful. The smell of crap beer is awful. Some say that that cannabis was only cannabis was made illegal because they didn't want hemp to take off, because of course cannabis and the hemp plant are two different sides of the plant. But there's a conspiracy theory. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it is. Going from how the mighty have fallen. I've got 3 tattoos, my kids, my mum and dad, and all there est for faire. To dare is to do, indeed. To dare is to do nothing. I'm getting fairly decent at Gaelic and even terrified to get it. Yeah, just don't. Get something that's meaningful to you. Picture, a bit of artwork. They'll get someone. They'll get someone. Get something that's meaningful to you. I'm saying that, guys. Egg fried rice is delicious, and that means a lot to me. Oh, yeah, egg fried rice. I'm getting egg fried rice tattooed on my arm. That means a lot. I love egg fried rice. Luckers. I'm getting Luckers tattooed on me. That means some shit to me. Delicious. Own it. Crap beer or character? No, shit beer. Crap beer. Crap beer that makes the floor all sticky. Ugh, no. Like, I went to the Rainbow Bar in Los Angeles, for those that know the Rainbow Bar. That was a dive, and that stunk of crap beer and crap food and sticky floors. And that place did stink of cigarettes, and that was woeful. Big up the Rainbow Bar, but it was a dive. It most certainly is a dive bar. So bad. So bad. Which not a lot of people know about. It's where Marilyn Monroe had her last dinner with Joe DiMaggio. Not a lot of people know that. Used to be a restaurant before that. I can't remember what the restaurant was called. So big up Marilyn Monroe and big up to Joe DiMaggio. Big up to them. Yep, the salary rules are for everyone else. Indeed. Indeed. I'll figure it out. When's Matty Wells going to... When's Matty Wells going to... When's Matt Wells going to Leo's club? The Rapids. When's he going? Get someone better in. Yeah, that's one thing I know. What was it? Marilyn Monroe last date with Joe DiMaggio. What was the restaurant called? It was the Villanova restaurant on Sunset Boulevard, which is now known as the Rainbow Bar. Cigarette smoke, sticky floors, crap beer. Christ, no, yeah, the Villanova, that's the one. Cliff Jones' grandson. I wish he was as good a coach as his grandfather was a footballer. Then we'd have a shot. Leo is pretty hyped. Big up. Hopefully he does well for Leo. You always want, of course. We don't want them. We don't want their owners to do well because they own the scum. But we want Leo to be happy. We want everyone to be happy with their football teams. As long as they're not Arsenal or Chelsea or Man United or Liverpool or West Ham, any other teams we don't like, the rest of them, they can be fine. I thought you'd lose 6-0, but you put a good account for yourselves. I watched Madder's new vid. Big up. Big up. I've not watched it. Can't be asked. I really cannot be asked to watch Madison's new video. I've got so many other things to do. Cardiff top of the league and Chelsea tomorrow. League One, right? Cardiff are in League One, right? Oh yeah, Cardiff are playing Chelsea, aren't they? Yeah, it happens. It's the beauty of football. Anyone can do well against anyone. Anyone watched a great finish by Mascara? Anyone watch? I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I couldn't be asked. Unlike other WWE fans, I'm not mad about Cena tapping out to end his career. I'm not mad at that because firstly, what you've done is you've cemented Gunther. You cemented Gunther as the top heel. That's what you've done. You've cemented him as the top heel. He's going to have nuclear heat because he's made Cena tap out and he's beaten Goldberg and he's beaten all these legends. You've cemented him as the top heel now. Cena has closure on his career. He's realised, nah, I don't have it in the tank anymore. I've got to tap and get out of here. I can't compete anymore. I think when The Undertaker, who I believe The Undertaker is the best wrestler ever. Personally, that's my opinion. For me, The Undertaker is the best wrestler in that era of wrestling. If Undertaker wanted those 17 world title reigns, he would have got them. He carried that company on his back for a lot of time as well. Oh, God, my laptop is not charging and I've got 17%. So we do have to end in 5 minutes. When The Undertaker says that Gunther is my guy, that shows you how good Gunther is. When probably the best to ever do it, possibly, in my opinion, says you're the guy, you must be the guy. The Undertaker loves Gunther though. They were doing so bad. You'll get up to it. You'll get back. Big up. Yep. You've got to lose your last match. Absolutely. Thank you for all the years of service. But it was, yep, we do. Possibly. Again, Randy is another old school wrestler. Sting lost his last match in WWE as well. He lost his last match in WWE. It happens. That is what they're supposed to do. Brock Lesnar, he's got to go. Gunther, time to get rid of him as well. Gunther is the guy. I would suggest that Gunther is probably the best technical wrestler on the planet in terms of sports entertainment wrestling. He's just got everything. He's got everything. The charisma, the ability, the way he conducts himself. Just a pure professional wrestler. And that line from Michael Cole, it's that line from Michael Cole is very poignant, and I think people need to take it more seriously. Professional wrestling obliterated sports entertainment, and that is a really good line because it tells you, because Michael Cole is, although he doesn't know how the match is finished, he knows the finish is. Michael Cole has told you what Triple H wants to do. Triple H wants to steer WWE back into professional wrestling rather than the Vince McMahon sports entertainment. He wants it to be much more sports-based. He wants it to be more legitimate sports. That's what he's trying to do, in my opinion, which is why he's got people like Gunther. He's got CM Punk as his world heavyweight champion. He's got professional MMA. Yes, he did shit in MMA, and he did shit in the UFC. Still got a professional sport. Cody Rhodes is your throwback of your son of a plumber style babyface. You've got all the little things. You've got Dirty Dominic Mysterio is your classic amazing heel, and I fucking love Dominic Mysterio. I'm becoming more and more of a fan of him as I'm watching him. He's so good at just managing and just he's so good at making heat for himself. He's brilliant. It's great. It's great. Yeah, Roman was always with leukemia. He can't do it anymore. Like, he's got circulation issues because of the leukemia. So is Seth. Wouldn't surprise me. Cena throws it. Yeah, he can't come back. Yeah, got to retire. Who's in it? Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes is an amazing babyface. Cody Rhodes is an amazing babyface. You've got CM Punk, who's a good babyface, or he's carrying that role well. You've got, although he's playing the heel at the moment, you've got Bron Breakker, or as I'm liking to call him, Bron Steiner, as he should be repackaged as Bron Steiner now. He's such a Steiner. He's such a Steiner. And that is fantastic. He's so brilliant. Bron Breakker is the absolute... He's a beast. He's brilliant. Carmelo Hayes is good. Dirty Dom is amazing. He's amazing. Main event, Jey Uso. He's not got a lot, but God, does he get a crowd going. Rhea Ripley's a brilliant face. Now that she's doing that face. Damian Priest does that face role. You've got the heels. You've got the Drew McIntyre. So underrated. Love Drew McIntyre. He's doing really well as this little petty heel. And Liv Morgan's a brilliant face, and she's excellent as a heel. You've got some really good talent there. You've got some really good... Yep, sorry, Ryan. We're going to end the show in a minute, though, because I'm running out of battery. You've got Stephanie Vacay. You can't forget about... She's once she gets up to speed more with her English, she's going to be the top woman for many, many years. She's just excellent. And of course, she's a brilliant first trap. Which is what people want, because wrestling fans, they like being trapped in first. But eventually, I want him to do the Steiner maths shit. I want him to do that stuff, but let him be a heel. Let him be the heel at the moment. He's really good at it. Lash Legend, she's good. Yep, bring back the Steiner stash. Yes, I want Steiner math. I want Steiner. Yes, bring back the name Steiner. I know he wanted to be Bron Breakker, so he didn't get defined by his name and by what he actually is. But now that he's made it on his own 2 feet, bring in the thing. Bring in the Steiner. Bring it in just as a bit of a boost. Everyone wants to see that. People want to see Dominic Mysterio versus Bron Steiner. I want to see that. Some great stuff. But on that note, everyone, we're going to end the show there. We will be back tomorrow for another episode of The Kauffie Company. I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow. But as I said at the beginning of the show, we're going to end it on a bit of a positive note. Even though there's only 15 of you in here. Try and do the best you can. Let's try and leave the world in a better place than we found it. The Festival of Hanukkah is a call-in. The Festival of Hanukkah is a call-in to show your light around the world. It's why you put your Hanukkah or your menorah at your window so everyone can see the light that radiates from your house and your family. That's the story of Hanukkah, showing that your light will always shine through the darkness. As they like to say, they tried to kill us. We survived. Let's eat. But Hag Sameach, everyone, to all my people celebrating this wonderful festival. Go and eat your donuts. If you don't celebrate it, eat your donuts. Eat some latkes. Have a great rest of your day. Peace be upon you all. Peace be upon you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, everyone. And as always, if you smell what the Kauff is brewing. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on